Skinny, that's what's up.
Patch 12.12. We present to you the Escape from Tarkov 12.12 patch. It's still going, even though I muted it. They're going insane. They're driving me nuts. But we would like to remind you that there's going to be a wipe this patch. Boom, wipe confirmed. Which means that the progress of all your account will be reset. Key changes. Number 1. Added lighthouse in location. The lighthouse is Cape Daney, which was an important strategic object on the way to Tarkov. During the contract wars, it was the main entry point for the USEC units as it served their base of operations after the conflict. Scouts took a fancy to this place until the old owners returned, who decided to stay in Tarkov and establish their order. The first iteration of this location in the future, the territory will be expanded and will include new bosses. So they're going to add bosses to this map. I feel like that's going to be really, really dope. Always down for new bosses. Number 2, the lighthouse location will feature a new AI type, ex-USEC operatives, also called rogues. So there will be a new type of AI, not just scavs. There'll be ex-USEC operatives. So there's a new type of AI that they're implementing into the game. That sounds really crazy. That sounds really dope. I fuck with that. Always, adding a different element to the game. I dig it. They are a gang of former PMCs who previously operated together. They are well armed, well trained, and use coordinated combat tactics. They have similar interests to the Raider ones, but they are united around a shared military post. So basically, from what that tells me at this point is they're going to be just like Raiders, skilled aimbot motherfucking shooters, bow pow in your face.
Fuck your life! Bing bong!
Raiders, not only are they going to be that, but they're going to move around you, they're gonna flank you, they're gonna throw grenades and flank and do this and get different angles. So they're gonna be a lot harder to kill than Raiders from what I'm hearing and what I see. Rogue U6 have taken over the water treatment plant and entrenched there. Stationary machine guns and grenade launchers are set up along the perimeter. Sheesh. Also with several fighters patrolling the clock. Goddamn. When an enemy is detected in a sector or line of fire, there's a suspicion of enemy presence. The guards open suppressive fire, trying to prevent the enemy from approaching their territory. So as soon as you get near them, they're gonna fucking beam your ass. They're gonna be like, bing bing, pow pow, fuck you. You know what I mean? These new bots are lenient towards the USEC PMC faction. They will not open fire upon USEC players unless the player enters their territory. If the player gets too close, he will receive an order to leave and will be shot if not compliant. So if you're USEC, they'll give you a warning, and then you got dead, otherwise they'll beam you, right? If the player gets too close, they receive an order. Also, if USEC player is in a group with a bear PMC, both of them will be considered hostile. So if you have a bear in your group, beamed on sight, clap clap, green light, go to sleep, bye bye. You feel me? If a USEC player engages in a fight with rogues, they will be considered a traitor and will be treated as hostile in the next several raids. Oof. So don't fight them, otherwise you're gonna be beamed for the next 5 raids on House Light or Lighthouse. There should have been added to the game realistic movement, and this should manifest itself in the following situations: walking and strafing, sprinting, sharp turns during sprinting, landing after jump, falling from a height, leaning and sidestepping. This changes everything. Okay? The longer it takes to accelerate at the start of movement, walk, straight, sprint. The longer it takes to slow down after stopping movement, walk, straight, sprint. The longer it takes to slow down and accelerate or change movement direction to the opposite one. The more movement speed decreases during sharp turns while sprinting. Okay. The stronger and longer, so if you're running, you try to turn it over to decrease it more. The longer and stronger movement speed decreases when landing after jumping or falling from a height. Okay. The slower it takes to lean to return to normal position. So no more crazy peek. No more peeking like that, okay? We're not doing that. Nope. Jitter peeking. You gotta fucking stop doing that dog shit, bro. The inertial force decrease starting from 0 kgs, 0 to 10 kgs for characters with the elite strength level. Inertial force is maximum of 70 kg equipment weight. Well, 0 or 80 with elite. Okay. The spinning, crouching, and getting up mechanics. Now the duration of these actions depend on the degree of the weight overload. Okay, that should make sense. Getting up drains stamina. The amount of spent stamina depends on the degree of overload and the number of changed stance bars. How high the character stood up. Okay, checks out. Expanded the weapon malfunction mechanics along the misfires. Weapons now suffer the following malfunctions: failure to eject. Okay, failure to feed. Jam and bolt. Incur new weapons with durability more than 33%, except malfunction caused by overheating. When it has malfunctions, it's due to design the mechanism of operation. So due to how they work, it might jam more or less. You need to determine its type first. You need the inspection using the hotkey. Without characters with elite level of troubleshooting will automatically detect it malfunction as soon as it occurs. Now, after events and actions related to malfunctions, fixing malfunction, a color notification and signal is displayed. These notifications and sounds can be disabled in-game, setting and unchecking the malfunctions box. Weapon overheating and related effects have been added to the game. So we saw the overheating, the red barrels in the fucking trailer. We know what's going on. In contrast to heating, weapon is constantly cooling down. Cooling rate depends on the barrel and other cooling-related elements, receivers, muzzles, devices, handguards, etc., etc. Overheating can be monitored by the visual state of the barrel. You can distinguish 4 stages of overheating. Each stage will have adds new negative effects. Light overheating. The weapon is heated, but there is no redding of the barrel or muzzle devices. Effects of the heating barrel, muzzle device, handguard, visible thermoscopes. Visible in thermal scopes. That's how you'll know the most. Possible mirage. Heat haze. Like when you're looking on a street and like you see the haze. I think that's what they're talking about. Affect its accuracy. Malfunction increases. Wear increases, and the durability is reduced during firing. Severe overheating. Okay, that was medium that I was reading. Okay, I missed it. The weapon is heated. Red end of the barrel is divisible with medium, and then weapon is very hot. The barrel is red hot with severe. Maximum focus chain. Okay, simple. Ballistics of chains. We know we've been on about that. Y'all can read on that if you want to, but we've been on about that coming. Adjust the recoil mechanics when shooting. Reduce the automatic recoil compensation when firing long bursts. So the longer you fire, the less recoil compensation you'll have. Cool. Not mad at that. People can't just beam with a whole mag and just do that shit. Decrease the recoil reduction from skills. Bonus from skills. Okay, cool. General refinements, improvement, recoil. VoIP. Big VoIP. We heard him talk about the VoIP. We just heard him say that shit. The vibe. We can read more on that, but we know VoIP's in this bitch. Expanded the operational tasks. Exit 3 specific extracts, condition for location types. It added some extracts. Added the ability to partially use different types of food and drinks. Okay, some of them you can only use partial. That's good. Added new items, new weapons, new weapon parts, 4 new hand grenades. 4 new grenades. There's 4 fucking new grenades. That's actually nuts. Barter, keys, storage, of course, because there's new maps. 5 new cartridges. New clothing, new unique armbands. That's also fire. I fuck with that. Giving us unique armbands. Good shit. New face types. New face types for both factions and starting game. Nice. Green space reflection. Added optimization for vegetation along distances. Physical collision. Server ops. SSR. Reduce desaturation and grain. Nice. And then there's all these insane fixes. I'm really not going to go through that. But guys, that's the fucking update. 12.12 is here. I'm ready to grind. I'm ready to wipe. Make sure you like, subscribe, and all that great stuff in the fucking comments. Yeah. Make sure you check out my Twitch. I'm going to be streaming every single day on the link below. And I'm not great at this, but fuck it. We're making a video live, and let's do it, bro. I'm going to be grinding this whole wipe. If you guys want to find some people to play with, or you want to play with me, make sure you hit the Discord. That link will also be below, and all that good stuff. Man, appreciate y'all. Hope you enjoy the wipe. Good luck on it. And I'm out of here. It's your boy Skinny. Peace.